Welcome back. The Montana State Online Dynasty, part of the RFL Legends Dynasty, continues. And boys, it's been one hell of a season. When I say hell of a season, I mean a season from hell. As you can see, we started out 1-3. Not only 1-3, but our top wide receiver, 10 catches, 0 touchdowns, 92 yards for this season. We were outscored in our last two games, 95-0. That's not going to cut it. As you can see, I did kind of spoil the end of this game a little bit, but the point of this game was to get back on track. We lost to Southern Oregon by 3 to start the season. Very, very tough loss, but a loss we could live with. They're currently ranked inside the top 6, I think, so definitely a very manageable situation to be in. We got on the board early. Colbert catches an easy little drag route, and then the story of this game kind of takes its place here. Minnesota just do everything they can to answer back every time I get a little bit of a lead. They put together a nice drive here, a couple of good passes from the quarterback. He didn't really throw any bad balls. If he was under pressure and nobody was open, he's going to throw it away, and then he throws dots inside the red zone like this one here. No worries, though. We're going to get the ball back after it's tied 7-7. And another kind of story of the game is going to be that my wide receiver, or my running back, Andrew Devine, the best guy on my team the last couple of years, is actually out. He tore his labrum. He's out for 2 more weeks after this point. But he's missed quite a few weeks so far. I think he missed about 4 weeks in total. So I'm down to my running back 2, running back 3. And fortunately for me, they did kind of get the job done, but not enough. They didn't have that spark out of the backfield like Andrew Devine has. Now, luckily here, I do kind of get a good read on their run game. I've got some dogs at the outside linebacker and middle linebacker position that kind of controls their run game. So I get a stop, and then 4th and 11 pick up here, drive down the field, 2-minute drill kind of thing. I want to score to start the second half, or to finish the first half, rather. And I am able to do that thanks to a big run here. Gets me inside the 10-yard line. And shortly after, we are going to actually get sacked. But nonetheless, we are going to come away with some points on the speed option to give us a 10-point lead into the half. They do give us a little bit of a scare. They get a big play here to get them in Hail Mary range, if you will. Just a simple slant pattern. My guys can't play man coverage. They get inside the 40, and it's a 55-yard bomb in the end zone. But to start the second half, we are, again, defense does a great job at stopping their run. Unfortunately for me, this is going to be very short-lived. 17-7, I get a sack, and then shortly after this, dot by Corey Berry. All things are going to fall apart for us, and we're going to fumble on just the quarterback run. Minnesota's going to get the ball back. Like I said, I just could not put them away. Had a chance to make it 24-7. Instead of 17-7, they get the ball back. Quarterback throws another dot over the middle. And as you can see, they are going to drive all the way down the field on this drive. But luckily for me, they actually doinked the field goal off the right upright. So what do? I take advantage of the situation. I send Colbert deep on the seam route, off play action. 80-yard touchdown bomb. We take a 24-7 lead to start the second half. Just what we needed to get momentum on our side. But again, Minnesota right on my ass. They're going to come, and this is when they're going to kind of start scoring every time. Every time something goes my way, they're going to answer back with something going there. It's a beautiful route. I busted coverage there, left my zone wide open. They score. But Barry, using his legs here, is going to get close to a first down. Actually, barely just picks it up, but 2nd and 22 now. Barry's he's a scrambler. He's struggled this season. He's like 7 touchdowns, 12 picks after this game, I think. He does throw some good deep balls in this one, like the touchdown you saw earlier. You got Colbert on the seam route there, just kind of splitting the safeties. But my favorite part about him is the fact that I can actually use his legs consistently and hopefully not have to worry about fumbling. He's going to run it in here and give me a 31-14 lead. And then guess what? Yep, that's right. Minnesota's going to answer right back. Another deep ball touchdown. Just nothing I could do. Perfect ball, little floater over the middle. Nobody's there. He outruns my guys, and it's 31-14. Luckily for me, this is the point of this game is to get back on track, like I said. And that's what we were able to do. After another fumble and another wide open touchdown busted coverage on my end, it is what it is. We do actually come out with a win in this one, 41-35, I think is the final score. But we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. We were able to get back on track. We've got 6 user games to finish the season. We go next week to Ferris State. After that, we get Washburn, North Dakota State, Eastern Washington, and Wichita State to finish the season. So get a couple get-back games in there. We've really got to lock in and kind of find ourselves and play mistake-free football is ultimately what it's going to come down to. My defense, I just got to quit running man coverage, and I think I'll be all right. But let's take a look at recruiting here. I've currently got the number 11 recruiting class. I've only signed 6 guys, all 4 stars. Don't really have any 5 stars on my board. I'll show you a couple of my best targets and best commits so far this season. I did want to tack on 3 points here at the end of the game just because I could. But nonetheless, thank you guys for tuning in the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. There's all kinds of RFL Legends content coming, RFL Classic, you name it. If you want to get involved in the league, join the Discord and contact me. My name is Gage, and I will get you set up. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one.